Okay, the bridge. The bridge, I did not do a preset change in my original cover, but I've now changed it based on some sightings in Vertigo. Remember, we talked about, let's go over the delay settings first. We talked about in the verse, there's the dotted eighth note delay, which is the louder delay. By the way, the repeats are probably for me 5 or 6. Doesn't really matter too much. You don't want too short, too long. I had in parallel a slapback delay at about a 16th or at 149 milliseconds. But it was very subtle. When you change to the bridge, Edge has a second delay. His slapback delay for the bridge changes to a second delay that is slightly shorter than the dotted eighth note. It's not an eighth note delay, it's not a dotted eighth, it's not a quarter note. He just selected a value that he must have liked to fill in the chunkiness of the tone. So I looked at that delay setting that he had done. It was something lower than the 450 or so that he had in his settings. I forget what the number was. But I've got 446 as the dotted eighth, and the other delay in parallel is 415 milliseconds. And it's it's louder than the slapback delay, but let me show you what they both sound like. So here's the dotted eighth note delay. That's the main delay, right? That does this. There it is. Now, let me play the other delay. It's slightly faster. Not much, just slightly. We put them both on, and we get this. It's interesting, just quick double bounce. So that's 446 and 415 milliseconds. So, and that double bounce fills in this riff here where we're going to do the following. Let's play this without the delays. I have the FET drive on in there. You hear a little bit of shimmer there because I've got the shimmer on just slightly. And we're going to increase that in this riff, but we'll go into that in a minute. What is Edge playing? It's pretty straightforward. First part is just these two strings, the A and the D string, the second and the third string. Okay? Now, again, you want to let, like, this is similar to bad. You want to let the delay do the work. That dotted eighth is your going to maintain your rhythm. But all he's really doing is accenting, muffling these two notes. I'm bridging my palm on the bridge. Okay, right here. You don't play it like this. Put the mute right on top of the bridge here. You don't want to try to play it boom, 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 boom. You don't do that. The delay does that work for you. All you're going to do is this. And that's just these two. Okay, it's an A chord, but it's just these two strings. Just those top two. Then when we play the higher notes, it's just going to be the G and the B string. See that right there? Okay, and we're going to just play two strings. And you can play it this way. But I think maybe Edge goes up. I'm not 100% sure, so I might have had it wrong in the cover, but... Okay, so it goes like this. Okay, or up. then keep playing. Then go back up to these other two strings and keep playing these. Okay, so you're going to do those top two strings, the A and the G, the A and the D string. Then you're going to skip down to the B and the G string. And then go right back up to the bass notes. Now go the other way, but then lift this finger and play both open notes on the G and the A string, the D, A and the D string. And then put this back down on the D string. Let's zoom in. I'll show you. Okay. So these two, muted. Lift. Put back down. Okay. Put the delays on. Let the delay do the work. And you can do this without the second delay. You can do this with just the dotted eighth note delay. But put in that slightly faster delay at something under 446. I have it at 414, and you get that. Hear that?